Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Cooking on Wheels. My name is Gabby DiSalvo. I'm a freshman at the University of Connecticut, and I run my own social media account called Cooking on Wheels, where I post my own recipes. So the wheels part of Cooking on Wheels is because I'm in a wheelchair. I was born with a rare genetic low muscle tone condition called myofibular myopathy. Every single muscle in my entire body is about 16 times weaker than the average person's muscles. So simple things like opening a water bottle are 16 times more complicated for me to do. When I started using my wheelchair full time, I really did not accept my disability very much. I wanted to hide it as much as I possibly could. As I got older, I started getting a little bit more into advocacy and started realizing that my disability and my wheelchair was not something to hide, and it wasn't something negative, that it should be something that I'm proud of. It did take me a very long time to get to that point, but learning to accept it has changed my life basically, and for the better. I actually grew up really loving all different foods. I was the little 4-year-old that would go to a restaurant and get offended when the waiter or waitress would hand me a kid's menu instead of an adult menu. For me, I think I was always a foodie, and then learning that I love to cook, kind of like, oh, this actually makes sense why I loved food this whole time like this. During COVID, I was cooking just to keep busy. I did a lot of classes with the New York City Wine and Food Festival, and that's actually how I got to know and got to really start cooking with Rachael even. I would join all of her classes in the Zoom chat. I would ask different questions like, what advice would you give to an aspiring chef? Rachael Ray answered my question and all that, and then she actually turned to her husband and said, I gotta write down Gabby, I gotta write down Cooking on Wheels, I gotta talk to her. And when I tell you I flipped out, I'm not kidding, I really flipped out. I was so excited. Someone from her team had DM'd me, would you like to join Rachael and some other participants for the 2,500th episode special? It was me and about 7 or 8 other participants. We all got to talk with Rachael on Zoom. Being on the special really kind of jump-started Cooking on Wheels for me. I think I gained over 600 followers in a matter of 2 weeks just from that episode airing. I started my own TV show here at UConn. Cooking on Wheels is the first cooking show at UConn and for UCTV, and I am the first disabled host of any show with UCTV. It's technically a classroom, but I call it the studios. We are able to basically build this mini kitchen in the classroom. Some of my best hits so far have been pumpkin tiramisu. I've made cacio e pepe, tofu burrito bowls. The one goal that I have for people when they see my cooking show, that my disability is not something that needs to be fixed or changed. Anyone can cook, so no matter what the situation is for you, the main thing is as long as you love to cook, you can and you will cook. That's it.
She has done more for my life than I could ever do for hers. Gabby, this was you. You did this. Can you speak to that?
Well, I feel like Cooking on Wheels and just the whole social media side of things has really allowed me to have this platform to share my story and just my life in general with people. It has given me a voice, and it's also given me this avenue to connect with so many people from literally all over the world. I've spoken to people all the way in Italy.
The whole world knows who you are now, right?
It's crazy to think that, but yeah, honestly, so many people have found me.
Gabby, I can't tell you how wonderful it is to see you again, my friend.
You too.
I wish you nothing but love and luck and any help I can ever give, or anytime we can cook together, you just ask. Okay?
Absolutely. I would love to.